After a transitional couple of days, interim head coach Bobby Murphy and the rest of the team are now turning their attention to the next round of Open Cup play when they travel north to take on DC United tomorrow night. And after training, we caught up with head coach Bobby Murphy, as well as Sasha Kleshin and Jonathan Spector, and here's what they had to say.
Same thing we do with everything else, one day at a time. Obviously, there's a bit of changes taking place, but all we can do is focus on what's ahead of us, and that's this game against DC. With Bobby taking charge of the team for the time being, it's our job as players to get behind him and support him and listen to the ideas that he has and the points he wants to get across for this game. We don't control who comes in next or when that is, so as players, our sole focus is on this next game against DC United.
You know, if you've been around the game long enough, you know, you hear people say, oh, unlucky, unlucky. Well, you make your own luck in this world, I believe, you know, and I think we sort of gloss over with unlucky. And I think for us, what we need to do, the difference has been those fine margins, right? You go back to the Chicago game where we missed all those chances. We score one of those to go up, you know, and get the second goal. We probably get 4 or 5. You know, we didn't. And then, you know, whether you like it or not, when things start going bad, you start looking for the bad instead of going and making something good happen. And I think that's the whole change now, is just let's go be the guy who goes out and make something good happen. And that's what we're trying to get to here, you know, go make a difference.
They've gotten better as the season has gone on. I didn't play in that first game of the season against them, but they were not the type of team that wanted to keep the ball, and you know, even when we were down a man, we had a lot of time and space to play against them. As we've watched them grow over the course of the season now, over the last few games, they've had a lot better performances. Their attacking players are pretty good, so you know, Darren Maddox up top, you know, they've shifted Areola into the center of midfield, who is a very busy guy who covers a lot of ground and can make plays in the final third. And then they've got some pretty crafty guys in Stieber, Assad, and Acosta, who are good on the ball and can make plays happen in the final third. So we've got to be very alert and hope to shore things up defensively. On our end, we've given up too many goals, so if we can do that and you know, try to get the first goal, which has not happened barely at all this season, that will be key for us.
Orlando City and DC United will kick off at 7 o'clock, and that game will be streamed live online. And for more information on that, just make sure to stay tuned into all the Orlando City channels to get a link to watch that game. And then remember, Orlando City returns home this Saturday when they take on the Montreal Impact, and tickets are still available at orlandocitysc.com.